We had a spokesperson from the Church of England who was offering a spot at some kind of Manchester church for Karl to do a sermon, educate the kids on the Bible and all things religious. We've preempted that. We're first instalment in the first hour.
You've got quicker. If this is a Brit, I mean, that was nearly longer than the real thing.
Yeah, I mean, you're turning people off religion.
I mean, God only took 6 days. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and you were pushing that.
But this is what.
And he made it. You were just talking about it.
But this is what vicars do, isn't it? They drag it out. This is their living. If
they don't drag it out.
What do you mean? When you go to church.
What do you mean if they do? If they rushed it, what?
Well, they wouldn't have a job, would they? So you've got to make sure you do everything that needs to be.
You reckon they're milking it, do you?
Well, a little bit. I mean, you said that, not my words. But yeah, that's why I can't, rush it. You've got to tell the story, haven't you?
Oh, well, you need to get the Old Testament out of the way, because we're not even on to the New Testament yet. No. We've only got an hour and 10 minutes.
I'll just do it right.
Jesus hasn't even made an appearance, and he's like the star, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, we're all waiting for him to make an appearance.
Yeah, he's like Brad Pitt coming in.
And I'll tell you, at the moment, it's a bit like the film King Kong I went to see. 3 hours long. It's 50 minutes before Kong makes an appearance.
Well, exactly. Let's get to the main event. Come on.
I can't now, anyway. Just where we left off, just in case you've just
don't recap!
I'm just saying that Jesus is the main event because it's the Church of England. There are other religions where he's probably not as high up.
He's not as featured as prominently.
He's not, no, he'd be third on the fourth on the billing.
No,
right,
all I'm saying is we left it where Adam and Eve had kids, they were arguing a lot, the kids didn't listen to the mum and dad.
Well, they weren't arguing a lot.
They did, they had a bit of an argument.
The kids did, yeah, but Adam and Eve didn't argue, did they? They were loving it, they were having a great time.
Well, no, not once he ate the apple.
I'm an atheist, and I'm trying to help him out.
Can we get on with it, because we're just recapping what we already got bored of earlier?
Yes, come on! Get on with it!
I'm just saying.
Oh.
So the kids didn't listen to the mum and dad, because they had a criminal record and that for nicking the apple. The kids were running riot, they were not bothered. So, let's pick up.
I'd like to apologise there. I've just got to say, it really isn't worth complaining. He doesn't know what he'd get off. In a court of law, he'd get off. He's got, I don't know, he wouldn't be culpable for his own actions.
Come on, even I'm getting bored of this now.
Okay.
Right, so, God, he got to a point where it's all going wrong, right? People are doing what they want, Adam and Eve aren't listening, all the rest of it.
No, he gave them free will. So the story goes, this is making me
So, anyway, right, so he said, how can I get rid of all the badness and that? So, he made it rain, right? It rained for ages, people got sick of the rain and that, right? Cleaned it all out, right? Before he did that, though, I forgot something that's quite important. He met up with this bloke, Noah.
They met up over a coffee.
Yeah.
And he said to Noah, look,
get an umbrella.
I like you and that. Here's a little job for you.
All I'll say is buy shares in galoshes.
Yeah. No, I don't want to give anything away, but you get a boat.
Yeah.
And get a big boat.
He said, what I want you to do, right, make this boat up. He said, and when you've done that, go about, right, and get 2 of everything. Right? So,
man and female.
That's a big job, isn't it? Right?
Man and female.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you know, because I always say I always put myself in the situation of the person's job and that.
Yeah.
I was thinking I can sort of sort out a man elephant, man woman and that. I wouldn't know how to do it with a spider. What?
I don't know why he brought on spiders. I do not know why Noah brought on spiders, because he missed an opportunity there. Get rid of all things like that. Yeah. Get rid of the spider, and get 4 flamingos or something. Or get 8 chimps. Let's use the space wisely.
But the weird thing is, right, with the spiders as well, because he did get the spiders on, didn't he? It rained, right? It rained for ages, like what was it, weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Raining that. So and then he let out a bird, I think it was a raven.
No, it wasn't.
Right, come on, let him finish.
No, it wasn't a raven.
This is a fact. He let a raven out, right, and he didn't come back. So already his system had broken, because he only had 1 raven left then, right? So he was like, oh. So, he said, right, he left it a couple of days, he sent a dove out.
Oh, that's it, that's what I know. You know more than me, I'll say.
Yeah,
sorry, is that what he did? He let a raven out first,
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
never trust a raven. Always give it to the dove.
Dove came.
Don't send a raven to do a dove's job.
I reckon the raven found another ark, an unofficial ark. There was just like a party ark.
No, look, come on. Come on.
Right. So the dove came back.
Yeah.
So he said, right, there must be dry land somewhere. Right?
Okay.
So anyway, he was like, let's just hang about.
Why did you think that?
Because it found a twig or something.
Exactly. Say why couldn't that be the top of a tree though? How did he know that?
Rick, if you are going to add to this, we're never going to get it done.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Right, so there was mud everywhere, because the water went down, mud everywhere.
Where did the water go?
Shut up,
where did it go?
Shut up, we haven't got time to go into that!
It doesn't make sense. If the whole world was flooded, where did the water go? We
have not got time for this.
Where did the water go?
This is mental.
Did they refreeze the ice caps? What? Tell me, is it, it's gotta be
specific. It didn't say, it was a kid's Bible, wasn't it? It wasn't going in depth. It just said the water went away, right?
Where?
It floated off. Oh, I can't be bothered.